But I feel, and I always knew from day one, how powerful this movement, if you want to call it, is. And it was always on the back of my mind that eventually it would change. I was contemplating it for last month, but marking the 6-month anniversary was a proper emotional day, and I thought it was the best place to keep it within the community. But now going forward, I mean, there's no reason now we can't take it. It's grown to the numbers that we needed it to, and now it's time to take it to the other side of Kensington and see where we can go with that. At the moment, the way it stands is to start at the town hall, take the walk down onto High Street Kensington, walk the whole of High Street Ken southbound, cut onto Holland Park, back onto St Anne's Road past Latimer Station, and to end in the same place. And again, it's nothing more than to continue the peaceful movement and to allow this statement, and anyone who's come to this knows what it makes you feel. But we as a community now, 7 months in, know what it makes us feel. It's time to let other parts of the neighbourhood feel what we're feeling as well, do you know what I mean? And hopefully it will just gain more support and more followers, do you know what I mean? And then eventually it might have to move from there to ventures new, and we'll just take that as it comes, I suppose. It's a difficult one because yes, it is a statement, but at the same time it's not, because it's hard for me to say that everyone south of the borough doesn't feel the pain or anguish or disaster that we've gone through on the north side of the borough, do you know what I mean? So I wouldn't want to completely write off the whole south side of the borough, but there is a clear difference between us of North Kensington and those of South Kensington, do you know what I mean? It's like, it's clear we go from multi-million-pound houses to council estates where people aren't living in safe conditions, do you know what I mean? So to have that all under one borough, it's very important to take the walk over there as well, because again, in the instant, that was a big part of the problem, that we're made to live in the richest borough of the country, but we live in houses that aren't safe, fire safe, you know, and it's like, again, it's hard, like I said, yeah, it is a statement, and the truth of it is it does break down to making that statement. More so, the town hall's based in that side of Kensington, do you know what I mean? And I don't see any representatives from the town hall or the council that walk with us here and the marches here. So maybe they don't know about it. I doubt it, but you know, if we take it over there, it might be a bit more visual to the powers that be. What's the plan? It's more to eventually ignite a conversation. I don't want this to stop until we have an army of 20,000 people walking in solidarity with us. And the truth of it is, I don't want to just put a random number of 20,000 people, but I will walk through different estates in London and ask people what they're suffering with in their homes, in their housing complexes, in their estates, and the same story keeps coming up. Difficulties with their council, neglect from the council and from the local governments. And we can't all be living with the same struggles and expect things to change if we don't all come together. So making this statement is giving the option of everyone dealing with an issue or dealing with problems concerning housing and how they're living in this city, to come together and then hopefully, yes, spark the conversation to make things change, to make laws change in regards to building regulation and safety regulations, to make, you know, we need to, like I said, it needs to be taken a lot more seriously. And from the feeling within the community, the council and our central council and the central government aren't taking this seriously whatsoever. So, you know, it falls back onto us to try and make that statement.
So marching through the richest part of the borough is going to be the beginning part.
It's going to be the beginning, and it won't stop until we feel like we're being listened to, and that not just a change for what happened here, but just to ensure that nothing like this ever happens again anywhere else. No worries, my bro.
Justice. 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 Justice.